If she can do it, I can do it. If he can do it, I can do it. Who do you have in your life that you know has done something that you want to do that you haven't done yet? Or they've gone through something that you probably never will go through, but it inspires you, it gives you strength to go through what you're going through right now with even more resilience. Who do you have in your life that's like that? I'd argue that too many of us don't actually have people in our lives that we know will bring us up when we're feeling down. People that will inspire us when we're feeling demotivated. That's what you need to find. If you want to increase your resilience, you need to find different role models. You need to find somebody who is currently where you're not, right? If you are a manager, a coordinator in a business, you want to hang around the directors. You want to hang around the VPs. If you're a freelancer and you want to build a business, you want to be hanging around the people who have 5, 6, 7, 8 employees. If you're out of shape and you want to get in shape, you want to hang around the people who are in shape. Why? Because you want to learn from them. They've learned lessons, they've done things that got them to where they're at. So learn from them, it's just that simple. Success isn't hard. You could sit there and try to recreate the wheel if you want, but the wheel is already created. People have already done the hard work, so just go and follow them and do what they did. It's pretty simple. But here's something else I really like that we don't think too much about when we're thinking about role models. I want you to find people in your life, people who, maybe, sorry, not in your life, people in this world who have done something so great that you look at them and say, wow, like I can't even imagine that. I go back to episode 144, A Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Again, don't get too hung up on the language. A man, a woman, a person's search for meaning by Viktor Frankl. Viktor Frankl, if you don't know the story, I'm sure you do because you've been following the podcast, you've been following me. He's somebody who went through a Nazi concentration camp. He's a psychologist, went through a Nazi concentration camp, lost his family throughout it, and he came through it with the purpose of, I'm getting through this thing because I want to tell the whole world what happened here and I never want this to happen again. He went to the concentration camp learning lessons to figure out what got people through it and how people succumb to it. When I go through tough times, I think about Viktor Frankl and I think about, man, like, look what he went through. If he went through that, I can get through this mess. I think about Sylvester Stallone. I shared this story with you about Sylvester Stallone where he went through failure after failure after failure and he was able to continue through his failures, unfazed. And I say unfazed, but the man probably had nights where he cried. The man probably had nights where he doubted himself. Of course he did. Who wouldn't? But he got through it. And that is another story of inspiration for me. So when I go through my failures of failure after failure, I think about Sylvester Stallone. I'm like, listen, if he did it, I can do it. I think about my mentors, people who are where I'm not right now. And I say, if they could do it, I could do it. So I learn from them. I obsess about what they do. I follow their blogs. I listen to their content. I read their books. I listen to everything that they do. So, who do you follow? Right? If she could do it, I could do it. If he could do it, I could do it. Who do you follow in your life, or who do you look up to? Who can you look up to help you get to where you want to be and to help you create your 8 and build that resilient mind? That's something to think about today, and I really, really want you to think hard about that. And when you find those people, let me know. Send me a message on LinkedIn, send me a message on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, leave a comment on the YouTube comments. Just let me know who you have in your life or the people that you use in your life to help bring you up, to help you build a more resilient mind. In any case, I hope you're all having a fantastic, productive, inspired day. I'll catch you back here tomorrow. Take it easy.